Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to the darkest dungeon. I yearn for adventure and I do too. I've got a party created going to the Warrens. It's going to be a champion level medium mission that I'm going out on today, and I want to pick up this Raider's Talisman. It's a grave robber only trinket that gives crit, trap disarm, speed, and scouting. The only downside is that it makes your grave robber consume slightly more food, but you can always just bring more food and bring more what's it called? Medicinal herbs. And if you bring some more medicinal herbs, your grave robber can just use those to get food from corpses that they find out in the levels and whatnot. So I want to give this a shot. I think this is a pretty decent trinket from the look of it. It's basically an ancestor's map, but you also have combat benefits attached to it as well, which I like the idea of. I've got a party created. We've got Darcy, the occultist, Dismas, the highwayman, Bach, the jester, and Moonville, the Antiquarian. I think I'm gonna have an Antiquarian for this one. I was thinking about running like an arbalist that would synergize with the healer, which I could do because, you know, the healer could always just apply a mark to someone, and then the arbalist can maybe like get a one shot on a unit in the back, maybe crit as well. They have a really high crit chance. It's going to be a base of like 22% chance of critting a marked target, which is kind of ridiculous. But I was thinking, you know, why not have an Antiquarian along? We can get some more money, and I'm kind of running low because I'm spending a lot upgrading everyone's abilities and equipment before I go out on these missions, and get a little bit more money. And she can always open with the Protect Me, with the Force Guard. And if I Force Guard the Highwayman when he does his duelist advance forward, that will mean I have a riposte up and I have attacks being directed to him. Now he should survive the attacks with the dodge and the protection. He'll have like 40 dodge when we get out there and the protection is up. So he can hopefully withstand quite a few attacks and he'll do a lot of damage because of his riposte. So I'm thinking that's what I want to do. I want to do a duelist advance. Yeah, and then we'll use the occultist for healing, of course, and then debuffing, stabbing, clearing corpses with Demon's Pull, and the jester will just do stress heal and bleeding damage. And also buffing speed, accuracy, and crit when we need to. So I think that's what I want to do here. It's kind of a weird party configuration, but I think this should work. I think it'll be fine. Now I do have the quick draw charm on the Antiquarian because I want them to go, maybe not first, but very soon. I want that guard and protection to be up as quickly as possible. And we are kind of relying on the occultist to do some decent healing, but after the first turn we can always use the Antiquarian. The problem is her speed will be a little bit low because of the quick draw charm reducing her speed after the first round, but we can also use the jester to give everyone a speed bonus. So you know, maybe what I really want is like something that improves her speed all the time. Yeah, like Baron's Lash. So instead of having +8 speed on the first round, she's just gonna have +4 speed all the time. And her speed's not 7, because she's wasting, her speed is reduced. As soon as I give her blood in the mission, her speed will jump back up. So she should have like an 11 speed all the damn time. And yeah, that's fine. The crit on the first round also doesn't matter at all. Yeah, okay. This is acceptable. She's the only person on this embarkation that has the curse. Duhamel is the only other person with the curse in my roster right now. So we've got bleeding with the jester, damage with the highwayman. Cultist is, I don't have the markability on them right now because I feel like the damage debuff might be a little bit more useful. But I also have the Demon's Pull on him. He's got the heal, he's got a stab. Let's provision. The other thing I did was I bought a sun ring at the trinket sales wagon, whatever it's called, because the sun rings are really good, and I definitely wanted another one if at all possible. I'll take a couple holy waters, some, oh, I'm out of money. Okay, well, we'll take a medicinal herbs, a key, and actually screw the holy waters. We'll take an anti-venom and a bleed. Do we need anti-venom? Yeah, I'll take them. I'm gonna take 2 bandages. Because we have a 85% chance of bleeding with weird reconstruction. The Highwayman has an 80% chance of resisting it. There's a possibility that he will get bled. And everyone else is... she'll have like a 15% chance of getting bled. Because again, I'm gonna get rid of the Crimson Curse wasting debuff as soon as I get into the mission. So you know what? Let's not forget to bring some blood. I'll bring 3. Okay. All the food I can carry, torches, shovel, a key, bandages, medicinal herbs. Oh, this is gonna suck, isn't it? I feel like I'm not creating a good, strong party for the Warrens, but I want to give it a shot. Let's do it. Worst case scenario, we have to leave. We have really good stress reduction skills. The Jester's really strong at reducing stress in combat. I want to see if this works. I want to see if just having all of my level 5 people coming out on the mission is going to work out for us, because I want to ideally get them all to level 6. I want to get as many level 6s as possible. And right off the bat, I can actually remove a locked-in quirk from someone. I think we're going to do that with the Jester, because he's got a couple of quirks that I would like to get rid of. In particular, Nocturnal, which reduces his speed if the torch is high. So we'll waste a torch. Nocturnal quirk removed. Perfect. So now that's basically a +2 speed bonus forever, I think. And this is a good first party for us to find, because everyone's in the 3rd position for us. Or 3rd position, or, you know, in front of that. Because we actually have a little bit of a hard time hitting the back with the sacrificial stab included, and the Jester who can't hit the back at all. So we are kind of relying on the Jester and the Highwayman to do a lot of damage to the middle units, the 2nd and 3rd position at least. Yeah, let's open with the guard. I want that protection up. I gave the occultist the head of healing and the head of protection because if he's going to be in the front line, I do want him to have a little bit of protection. Now, what's the chance of getting a kill? Well, we have a 95% chance of landing the bleed. If we land with 7 damage, she is going to die. Alternatively, we could also use the occultist for that, but it also depends on whether or not we actually land the shot. So I am just going to use the slice off. You're dead. That's good because I, ideally don't want to have stress.
The slow death.
We can handle stress, which is nice, but ideally I would just like to not have to deal with it. So I wish I knew what the chance of an enemy landing a shot was, because we don't know what their accuracy is. So he's bleeding for quite a lot, actually. I kind of feel like just trying to force a little bit of healing out on him right now. We're pretty close to the next room of combat. Kind of want to buff ourselves and then go into the combat room. So I'm gonna let the Jester buff us. It lasts for 3 rounds, and that's long enough that we can get into the next area. Did I heal with you? What did I do with you? I think I healed. Yeah, because I want to see if that buff from the Jester will last until we get into the next bit of combat. That'd be cool if it did. He resisted the bleed, unfortunately, so he will get another turn. Another rend. Oh, but we dodged.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
Accuracy stone. Right. Antiquarian's got to interact with everything. I remember now.
The light.
I think we still have the buff. Yeah, for at least 1 more round, 2 rounds on the Jester. So we're gonna have a little bit of a speed advantage here. We may be able to kill the Madman, in fact. Oh, I didn't put him in the correct position. That is so dumb. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to. Well, he can pull the Madman forward, which I think I would like to do. But he can't pull if I move forward. So we are going to have to stay in our current position. Damn, that's a big mistake on my part. I might even not want to do that. I might want to do a heal because he is kind of a little bit wounded here. Yeah, that bleed did not land. I could also flash powder. It's only going to flash powder one person, but you know what? No, we want to get that protection up. And I might even want to get the guard up on the occultist, because he's got more HP right now. What's HP do? 32. We'll do it with the highwayman. I'm gonna do a heal and hopefully get a good roll. He's gonna, you know, say screw buffing people. Let's just try to get some damage out. 29. That's fine. If we get stressed by the madman, this is why I brought the jester. He's pretty good at the warrens. He's pretty good at dealing a lot of bleed damage and damage to people. Yo, the dodges are sweet. I wish I had the riposte up. Let me tell you that right now. I might want to have the occultist actually move forward so that we could do the riposte. Or if the highwayman goes first, maybe do a point blank shot. Because he can only attack the front position from this current position he's in. This is not what I wanted. I screwed it up big time. So in fact, what I think I'm going to do is try to reduce the accuracy of the swine tar. We are going to kill the pig. Good crit. Occultist moves next. Accusation is fine, I don't care. Horror, whatever, we'll deal with that. Okay, so the highwayman's gonna go first. I think I will try a point blank shot to move him back so that he can riposte forward. And I'm actually gonna try a weakening curse. Because I just thought about it, right? We have a pretty decent chance at reducing the damage of the swine tar, and damage is kind of a big deal. So if we can land the debuff, we'll give it a shot. It failed. That's okay. He's still got a lot of dodge on him. He still has like a 44 dodge chance right now. That's pretty damn good. A little bit of stress, who cares? Now we do the riposte forward. And now we can actually deal some damage when we need to.
As the fiend falls,
I wanted to make sure we got the kill. We could get some bleeding done. I think we should do that because of his high protection. We're gonna need something to get around that. And honestly, if you can keep stacking up that accuracy debuff, that's perfect. And this is going to be, yeah, the boar rush. But hey, we dodged it because he has minus 30 accuracy. That's pretty damn good. Against like a single big target like this, having a Antiquarian is pretty nice. Now unfortunately, the occultist doesn't do all that much damage right now, but nothing much we can do about that right now. I could have, you know, done a mark. Actually, I don't have the mark active. I could have done the debuff, the damage debuff. Maybe I should have. Yo, that accuracy debuff is so nice. The riposte is just doing all the damage, and he's dead because he's taking 9 points of damage. So we might as well take a moment to get some healing done and get some stress relief done. Move you into the correct position so I don't forget, and we'll reduce stress on yourself. Jester stress is more important because the Antiquarian isn't going to be getting hit all that much because of the whole, they can force the guard onto someone else. Okay. So I messed up the beginning of that fight, but we came out of it fine. I just need to remember always, 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 always have Dismas behind Darcy so that he can open up with that riposte. And also, Moonville needs to interact with Curios. Not that one. We don't want to talk about that one. Okay, one ghoul. I think we gotta kill the swine slayer first, because if we leave the ghoul, he is going to not call for reinforcements. We can take time to heal and stress relief while we focus him down a little bit. So I am going to open with guard, as we do. Riposte forward. We can also point blank shot on the next turn to get back into the original position we were in. Another dodge, and honestly, I want to do a battle ballad here. I want to go first on the next turn with everybody.
The blood.
This is how I make that happen. Because what I want to have happen is I want to hit the Swine Slayer with a point-blank shot with the Occultist and try to get the kill on him. Now, that's going to assume that we land our shots. The Antiquarian is not very good at doing damage to the front line, and I don't have Dirk Stab with the Jester. I should probably have Dirk Stab with the Jester. Because on a mission like this, on a room like this, I'm not going to need necessarily the healing skill. So what I should do is probably replace. I should replace something with it. Maybe just get rid of Slice Off and just focus entirely on using Harvest or something. I don't know. Debuff resist 65%. Hell, maybe what we do is we stack up the debuffs again. Point blank shot for a crit. Nice. I think we had like a 13 or 15% chance of that actually landing. And stack up the bleed to get around the protection. And hopefully, again, with that accuracy debuff, hopefully we actually can get a lot of good dodges in. And with the Occultist, you've gotta heal early. If you don't heal early, you're gonna heal for 0 when you really need it not to heal for 0. But if you heal early, you have a couple of turns to try to get that good heal out. There we go. He's back up to full. He's our tank, essentially, so I do want to make sure that he is basically at full health all the damn time. Make sure the guard is up because we have the riposte. I guess we can't do a riposte from that. Festering fear consumes the mind. Is this guy dead? He is dead. So we're going to do stress reduction. Might as well do it on the Antiquarian. We had scouting, so we know there's no one in the next 2 rooms. I could do a buffing move on people, or I could just do this. She's gonna do a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of healing, and maybe if we get the kill, we can do stress healing. I was thinking maybe it could crit or do 8, even though it wasn't very likely. Okay, this is fine so far. People are getting a little bit stressed out. It's gonna happen. And I think explore 90% of rooms will go down first. Yeah, I do have the map on her. I hope that it does, come into play and allow me to see traps and disarm them. She has a pretty good disarm chance. It's actually like 100. Yeah, 125% chance of disarming a trap. So if I can find the traps, we can disarm them. I just gotta find them. Disease resistance on the disease charm. Could be useful. Yo, how come I'm not getting any scouting? I might need a camp, because I think I have a... No, it's surprise plus ambush. Okay. It is still useful to have, though. Maybe we can get it later. The camping skill buff.
Waiting to be spent.
Accuracy stone. It's garbage. Get rid of it. Take the sapphire. 4 crests. Get rid of the disease charm and take the onyx. There's still a few things that I need to use these heirlooms for. I want to build more districts now, more district buildings. It's something that I haven't really focused on, but I would like to maybe figure out how to do. Okay, so this is gonna suck. Duelist advance forward at the Swine Skeever. We gotta knock him out as soon as possible. Riposte, up. Guard, up. Pull. Where'd he go? Oh no, that was him, okay. I was like, whoa, who did I try to pull up? No, I pulled up the right person, don't worry about it. And then, I think, with 160% chance of landing a bleed, maybe we spread it out, or maybe we use Battle Ballad to go first on the next turn. I think I just go for the hit. 7 speed, 10 speed, 9 speed. The problem is, we're not really gonna kill the Swine Skeever, but you know what? Battle Ballad. We'll open with the Battle Ballad for the fight, and then we'll worry about attacking them. That guy at the back, oh, lovely crit! This guy at the back, with the javelins on his back, he's a piece of crap. Look at that. That's a lot of damage, and it blights. It's crazy. And it gave us -6 speed for 3 rounds. Holy cow. Well, slice him off, please. I want to kill him as soon as possible. He is a jerk. Honestly, debuff him. Yo, I'm really liking the debuff skill on this Antiquarian. Open with the guard, you do some debuffing on the tough enemy that you really don't want landing shots. He's still landing shots, but the idea is that he wouldn't. Don't get stunned. Yeah, you got stunned. Honestly, that's okay. You gotta start healing, though. Everyone's gonna need healing. Because this guy, the hook where it hurts guy, he does a lot of damage if he can land his shots. 4 to 6, not likely to get a kill. We could do some healing of our own, or we could activate the guard again. The guard will last for one more round on Dismas. I think we just kind of focus on doing last second healing, so... You know, the occultist is blighted for a couple of rounds. Let's just heal him up. Or we could flash powder. Let's flash powder this guy. I thought about it, and then I'm like, we're gonna be in this fight for a little while longer. Hook where it hurts. I just want the highwayman in a position where he can shoot the meat hooker. It's kind of an interesting situation. Everyone has really bad attack positions. Like the highwayman can't hit the 3rd and 4th position after he riposts. Maybe I should have the highwayman in the 3rd slot so when he riposts into the 1st slot. And the Antiquarian, it doesn't matter where they stand, they could stand in the front line to direct the damage back onto the highwayman. Yes, I like that. I like that idea. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So after this combat, I'm gonna kind of reorganize people a little bit, I think. Because I would really like to be able to have the highwayman do it like 2 riposts or a ripost plus a pistol shot, maybe to kind of get a kill. And then we can just have the Antiquarian in the front position, and it doesn't matter because they are not going to get attacked ever because they're going to be guarded the entire time. Oh, that's going to be another stun. More stress on people, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, spread out the healing. Spread out the love. She might as well just kind of top people off. Because I think with the point-blank shot here, we have a decent chance of getting the kill, and even if we didn't, we could always use the occultist's stab.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Seize the momentum. Get rid of the crests. I know I said crests were okay, but you know what? Gold is better. Okay, so party positioning here. Highwayman I want in the 3rd slot. And then I want the Antiquarian in the 1st slot. And I want the Jester in this slot. Because the Jester can use his attacks from the middle. He can use Slice Off and Harvest. That's fine. But the Highwayman who's going to have like 11 speed on the 1st turn, he can hopefully start Duelist advance forward. The Jester can be in a position where he can use Battle Ballad if he wants, and then the Highwayman's going to still be in a position where he can use Duelist advance, Open Vein, Pistol Shot, Point Blank Shot. I think that is fine. If we're going to do this, then what we should do is have maybe Abyssal Artillery so that we can hit the back line. You can't hit the front line anymore, but at the end of combat, you can just focus on healing. Okay, let's give this a shot. I wish I could save the party order. I wish there was a button for that or a hotkey or something. Heirloom chest. Antiquarian, please open the chest. On the way back after we do these rooms. Yes. No point in not doing that, really. Okay, I think I've internalized what my strategy is going to be now. Let's see if we can make it work. Now, this kind of does rely on the... You know, it doesn't rely on anything. We're actually pretty good. Let us... Demons pull for 4 to 7. Abyssal Artillery for 6 to 10. 75% chance of landing, though. Better chance of landing. We missed anyways, but it honestly doesn't matter because we're going to be using Bleed and the riposte forward to hopefully kill her. That's not a kill, unfortunately, so I am going to have to use someone else to finish the job. If it's the Antiquarian, it's the Antiquarian. even if she can't defend herself. I just need something to kind of get that one kill.
Slowly.
So there's not combat ahead of us, there's no reason to buff us with the Jester, but what we can do is at least focus on stress, potentially. So just go ahead and do another riposte forward, I think. Because now we can just point blank shot this guy at the front. Jester will focus on stress healing. Antiquarian will guard. Cultist will heal. Crit heal for 58 is nice. I wanted to get her healed up though because next turn we're going to do the Dismas heal. And with the bleed, I might even want to use a bandage on him. If he's going to move second, probably not then. Ah, man, your damage is so high. Hit the corpse. I don't want him to move. I want him to get healed first before I do anything else. Heal your own stress, please. Occultist, occultist, occultist. No! Well, she can wound him. Healed for 7. That is not enough. I wanted to heal for like 20 there. It would have sucked if he got hit again, but this is fine. He's gonna take 6 more points of damage from the bleed.
Remind yourself
I want the rare antique.
confidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Alright, let's take a look at this. What does our money situation look like? Screw the onyx, screw the gold, take the sapphire. Okay, party position like this. Dismas is gonna bleed. He's just gonna have to deal with it. And she can disarm the trap. He's at about half health. I am gonna heal instead of attack or do anything else with the occultist on the next fight. I wish I could give everyone a speed buff, you know, pop a battle ballad. And this is an annoying fight. Drums of Doom. Honestly, that's perfect. Open with a stress attack, like I give a S and hoot. Riposte is up. I could probably kill this guy in 2 turns if I focus on him, but I could also give everyone a buff so that they can move first on the next round. I'm gonna open with a battle ballad. Spit to roast. That is probably bad. That's a lot of damage. She is going to force the guard. This is kind of dangerous. I'm very much relying on the occultist to get the healing and get a good roll on the healing. Crit for 12 is not what I wanted, but it's something. Munch. Dodge. Good dodge. I think we are gonna 9 to 16, 10 to 17, 15% crit, 13% crit. Technically the bleeding ability does more damage and it has, you know, the ability to bleed. So let's give that a shot. He is bled. He's not gonna die on this turn, but he might die soon. That's more like it. So Dismas is back up to full health, or close enough. And I can actually get the kill on the Boarman on this turn if this lands, does damage, or lands and bleeds. And he's got a 30% bleed chance, so I might just want to do a harvest, which will bleed, will land, and will kill. So we're gonna do a harvest so we can get a little bit of extra damage on the meat hooker. Because we have a 90% chance of landing either shot. He has a bleed debuff, which means he has a 32% bleed chance, and because our skills are 140%, that means we land it. So harvest will get the kill, even if it does minimum damage on everything. It crit him, which is nice, because that means he doesn't leave a corpse. Okay, I think I actually want to like nervous stab the flesh eater.
A decisive
I mean, good crit. Really, I just wanted there to be one less enemy. This is looking good. It was a little bit risky coming in here. I probably should have not played around with it. I should have just healed, dismiss, because when we were walking in here with half health, that was a little bit dangerous, I think. But for now, we are doing fine. Jester can't do anything, so might as well just give us some battle ballads. Just 5 stress reduction on the occultist doesn't really matter, and what I really need is to make everyone go first so we can kill this guy before he has a chance of moving. Healed for 2. That's not very good. Drums of Doom. A tiny bit of stress. Everyone has 5 stress, I don't care about that. What I care about is critting for 52 and reducing our stress. Awesome.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We gotta get rid of something. I could get rid of the sapphires and take the gold, and it will stack already to 2 sapphires worth. I would like to keep the sapphires though, so maybe I will maybe get rid of the bandages. I mean, they are useful to have. Enemies here can bleed quite heavily. Yeah, screw it. I'll keep it. Alright. This is looking pretty good. The real question now is, when do I camp? I guess I should save the log and use it when I need it. Use it when I feel like I'm a little bit in a tough spot. You know, I can potentially... I'm just gonna open the chest, it's trapped, whatever. Tarnation? Maybe I can use it when I'm hurt, stress, bleeding, about to die. I did not mean to, you know, go through the doorway, and as a result we've spawned a fight here.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
I wish we did not do this, because this is going to suck balls. We've got to debuff this guy at the back. It's gotta happen, because he is incredibly dangerous. I'm actually gonna battle ballad, give us a little bit of speed. He's got, the Cavalier at the back's got very low speed, but we really do need to stack up some debuffs on him. Reduces accuracy, reduces damage output, because he's got a lot of damaging skills that I do not want him to have. Man, that's a lot of damage from being blighted. But that weakening curse has to be the first priority here. These guys, man, they do a lot of damage. Buried Bless. This is a stunning attack. We crit for 20. Antiquarian is stunned. That's okay. Gather the blood. If he gets cursed, he gets cursed. He got cursed. Whatever. But this is dangerous where we are right now. 6 to 11, 7 to 12. I gotta take the 7 to 12. Good. Cavalier's dead. I guess we didn't need to use those debuffs if we were going to be killing him. We gotta start killing something. Now it's all about that damn blight that's on everybody. Or on some of these people. Healed for 0. So if the Jester dies, or the Occultist, we know why. I've got food, I can keep us off of Death's Door, don't crit. Jester is on Death's Door. He did get the curse as well! Lovely. Don't hit the Jester. We got a lot of protection on the Highwayman. We can, I think this is when we camp. I need to do a lot of healing.
Precipice of oblivion.
I'm actually gonna give us a speed buff so I can go faster. Must go faster, must go faster! 8 to 14, the bleed has not 100% chance of landing. You know what, just get 1 kill. With 1 guy left, maybe I'll have another turn or 2 to do a little bit of healing. Okay, accuracy debuff did land. Oh my god! She can't heal from the front, that's the negative here. We're gonna heal the Jester. 23 is great. As long as he didn't attack the Occultist, we were fine there. And we're gonna do everything we can to kill the Bloodsucker before the Occultist can move. Actually, if the Jester moves next, the Jester's gonna move forward so that she can heal him. Yeah. You're gonna move forward 1. Oh, or we can maybe just get the kill, 5 to 8. No, you're not gonna get it. So move forward 1. Antiquarian moves, heals him off of death's door. That's why I want the Antiquarian in the back. I forgot.
Teetering on the brink.
I should adjust my strategy now that I have realized that is the case here. I don't care if we get stressed out, if there's reinforcements, we've got to do this. Even if he gets cursed. He's not cursed. I want to just barely kill. Good. This turn is entirely about keeping myself alive. So you're gonna heal whoever has the least HP. Who's going to have least HP is him.
The flesh is knit.
He is going to do the stress healing on him. Harvest the corpses to get a crit and some stress heal? You don't get stress healing on a crit on the corpse. That's fine. I think I should still camp here. I would like a little bit of healing back for free, you know? It's that was very risky. Very risky. I actually do have vision through the next hallway, so I can keep moving forward a little bit. Okay. Yeah, the occultist moves back to the front. This way I have like a backup healer if I need it. No, you move back. It's gonna suck again with the highwayman being at the front. He's gonna have to do a riposte followed by open vein or point blank shot, but having her back here so that she can do an emergency heal is actually seeming to be pretty important. So we're going to stick with that. And you get some debuffs for the quest, whatever. Okay. As soon as we are about to get in combat, I think I will pop the camping log, eat for 8, get healed up, get stress relief. Although I might just want to like do one more combat or something, but for now I'll just keep moving forward. I want to do the camping for the healing mostly right now. You are craving blood.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
You will get bloodlusted. I don't like bloodlusting, but whatever, we gotta do it. You gotta do what you gotta do. More scouting. This is why I bring the frickin' book along. Or the map, the scroll, the whatever it is. I think we can use bones here. No. Look at the bones. You resisted the disease because you are a vampire and vampires don't get diseases. Yo, that's actually a good reason to have an antiquarian here. Inspect everything, don't get diseased. She has +4 speed, +25% damage because she is bloodlusting. And stun resist, blight resist, minus bleed resist. Pretty good. Unfortunately, she doesn't do a lot of damage, so it's ultimately not that important.
A handsome reward.
A handsome reward. Take
Task
the 8
well
crests.
performed.
I should focus on bringing some crests home. I've got enough torches to make it through the end. I might not even need to do that last room battle. Okay, this is where we camp. There's probably not going to be 4 battles from here to the end, so we camp, recover stress, heal,
Huddled together,
heal very nicely,
furtive and vulnerable.
and then we buff ourselves.
Rats in a maze.
Bandit sense, better surprise chance. No one needs stress reduction. Can I give someone a damage bonus? Oh man, I've got like the worst buffs. I remember now. Well, we can give him... We can make our highwayman like the best highwayman ever. Ranged, skill, damage, accuracy, crit. We should at least give him this, because riposte is all melee damage anyways. And then we'll see what we can do. If afflicted. No one's afflicted. Give someone diseases. Who does not have the curse? You do not have the Crimson Curse? So you know what? Here. Doesn't give him blight, nope. But maybe it will maybe it'll be fine. And then we get a random trinket of a really crap quality.
In radiance.
So I'm probably gonna drop it, because it's only worth like 700 gold, if that. I may have walked down this hallway, and as a result, it may have respawned some things for us, but luckily we didn't even get hit by the trap.
The way is lit.
The path is clear. But we're gonna continue adventuring. There is a secret door, and I have a key, so we are definitely gonna go to that secret door, because that's worth 10 grand? Even if I get people on the verge of death on the way back, it is still worth it. Surprise? Not that important, because I think we can kill them in one go here, but still nice. And I'm not even gonna worry about the guard. She is incredible with that dagger. Not even gonna worry about the guard, because I imagine these guys are gonna be attacking the front line, and we are dismantling them pretty quickly. Except for that. That's alright though, because I don't have any sort of a accuracy buff on him at all. He's trying to eat you. Yum yum yum, bleed for me.
Decimated.
I'm just gonna have the Jester do a little bit of stress healing if I can, so I don't want to kill.
Annihilate.
I mean, look, I can't complain.
Be wary. Triumphant pride
Precipitates a dizzying fall. I'd rather take the bust as opposed to that frickin' terrible trinket. Hey!
Trinkets and baubles.
Actually, getting that food was quite nice. We should get rid of the medicinal herbs. We're not going to be using them. There's no more corpses. There's no more curios to interact with. Move him back. I remembered. And yeah, we got a pretty decent amount of money. We got like 7,000 gold in the antique piles here, plus 10,000 in the cash piles. So it's like 17, 18,000 right there, plus another 10 grand from the secret door. And I got plenty of food, so I might as well do the last room of combat as well. We're at full health, we're at no stress. Why not just do it to see what happens, and also to get a little bit of extra loot out of it. And I do have a bandage for this. And it gave us more food, which is fine, I suppose. Okay, so she's in the back. She can do a heal. Open with the guard. Don't need the shovels, I suppose. Oh, nice. I'm not worried about this at all. This should be a relatively easy encounter, all things considered. We're gonna get stressed. We might get a disease. Diseases are cheap, though. And a little bit of stress on people doesn't really hurt all that much. I'm not even gonna use the guard, it's not worth it. I'd rather just focus on killing these guys. And you are going to pull him.
Impressive.
I thought it might kill. At the very least, it would remove the corpse so that the Jester could get in a hit if he needed to. But this guy is a pushover. He's got no protection whatsoever. He just debuffs people a lot. But even still, he is going to be dead very quickly. Is he dead now? No, pretty close though. In fact, he is dead now. Easy. And let's finish off with a little bit of a heal, just in case there's an encounter in front of us. He's bleeding, which kind of sucks, but ultimately I don't think it matters. There is a single curio. It's a bag. We'll loot the bag for another tiny bit of money. We're gonna get rid of this, and this when we pick it up. So drop the gold. Why drop the gold? It's actually not worth it, because the torches are gonna be worth like 5 gold each when I bring them back anyways. And I'm gonna be dropping most of the stuff that I have. Pop the key in. Drop the holy water, drop the torches, take all this. Quest complete.
The swine folk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
I'm very lucky. Yeah, 25 each for the shovel, so taking the stack of shovels back was worth 100 gold. I'm really glad that in that one encounter, I was able to move the Antiquarian back to heal the occultist. I completely forgot that they had that healing skill that they could only use from the back, and that turned out to be very important. I should not underestimate that in the future. And everyone leveled up to maximum level. Prone to investigating the dark arts is something that needs to be removed immediately because it is really bad. And 3 people have the Crimson Curse. So I actually do have a party that can go hunting for the fanatic if I want. I don't know if it's a good party with an Antiquarian, but
The poor caretaker.
Oh, maybe.
I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
affected him. Where is the caretaker? Probably in the Abbey, I suppose. 1 lash for each of you. No skin shall be left. All right, we got money. I can actually embark on another quest if I want. And I've got a lot of people up to level 6, which is nice. Because I want to be able to go to the courtyard soon. I want to be able to do the next maximum level quests that we have. The boss quests, the champion level boss quests. That's what I wanted to say, but I said it in a very awkward manner. Infestation level is now high, so we will be able to find invitations to the courtyard. The question is, what mission do we want to go out on right now? Ancestor's Lantern, Sculptor's Tools. I still have no idea what that's about. Cleansing Crystal. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get the Cleansing Crystal. I've been looking for one of these. That's the one that I want. It is really good. Plus 40% each. Blight resist, bleed resist, debuff resist. It reduces your chances at applying those, but if you're someone like a Crusader, you don't have those skills anyway, so the negative modifier is pointless. You know, if I put this on a Man-at-Arms, he can guard people, and he's more likely to resist the damage over time effects that go around his protection, put him on death's door, and result in him dying. That's gonna be good. So we are definitely gonna go out to the Warrens on the next mission. It's gonna be entirely level 3 and level 2 units, but I think we can do it. Really quickly, let's take a look at the stagecoach. Oh, dude, Houndmasters! I've been waiting for these guys. Ugh. Some nasty modifiers, but I really want to get another Houndmaster because I only have one. I have one who's level 6. Yeah, I want another one. So we will sort by level. Take a look at who's at the bottom. We have 1 Jester. I don't think we really need 2 Jesters. I think we really don't need 2 Abominations because they're hard to put into a party. So why don't we, okay, first of all, unequip all trinkets. Why don't we get rid of, we have 1 Man-at-Arms. And we have 2 bounty hunters. Okay, why don't we get rid of the Jester? This guy's more leveled up. Abominations are fun. Maybe I can do a werewolf party. But I don't think we need 2 Jesters. The thing is, the Houndmaster is similar to a Jester. They do bleeding attacks, they can hit the middle line. They have a really good stun though, and they are good at spreading out the stress healing, which is good if you're not running a guard. If you're running a guard, you kind of want the Jester so that you can focus it on one unit who's getting crit a lot. I think. Yeah. Tell you what, I'll think about it. I'll create a party, and on the next mission in the Darkest Dungeon, we will go to the Warrens, we'll do a long veteran level mission and pick up this Cleansing Crystal, which is going to be really good for us. Yeah, because I've been looking for one of these. It's very rare. That's the highest you can get, except for Ancestral, I believe. And it is good. So, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here for the next mission in the Darkest Dungeon.